We have a sad update for you today. Way back in episode 483 in January of this year, we brought you an entire show on a topic I admittedly knew next to nothing about: the use of psychedelic drugs and psilocybin research to help treat depression, addiction, and other medical conditions. Our guest for the full show that day was Dr. Roland Griffiths, who was the expert on the topic as the director of the Center for Psychedelic and Consciousness Research at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. We talked about the history of his research, the various uses, even how cancer patients had used psychedelics as therapeutics, research he pioneered. At the end of the interview, we got to the sad reveal of Roland's very personal connection to this topic. He told us that he himself had terminal colon cancer. Here's a bit of our conversation on appreciating life and practicing gratitude. Watch.
I went in for a routine screening colonoscopy, believing myself to be completely healthy. I take care of myself. I watch my diet. I exercise, and came out with, in short order, a stage 4 cancer diagnosis that's been resistant to treatment. But Megyn, the astonishing thing about this is that it's, rather than being depressed and anxious for me, I consider the whole thing to be a blessing. And it's been this just remarkable experience of joy and gratitude. I thought I was pretty awake to the joy and miracle of life before this, but it's much more so now. And so I'm moved to talk about it just because I think in principle, we can all wake up much more than we are. And I want to encourage people to do that absent a terminal diagnosis.
Roland, thank you for sharing that. My God, I feel more emotional about it than you do. We knew Roland did not have long when we brought you his story back in January. On October 16th, he passed away at his home in Baltimore at the age of 77. I'm getting emotional again. There's something about this man that was so touching. He devoted himself to this line of research, which was always considered controversial and almost taboo until Roland. And he did it at the Johns Hopkins School, of all places, and he created a place for this research, which has now helped so many. According to the New York Times, Roland was working on a paper about a study he conducted in which clergy from various faiths took psilocybin to see how it would affect their life and work. Roland took psychedelics himself shortly after his diagnosis to investigate his own condition. What did he learn? You will die, he said, but everything is absolutely perfect. He said this to the New York Times at the time. There's meaning and purpose to this that goes beyond your understanding. But how you're managing that is exactly how you should manage it. Roland, now gone from this physical world, but his important work and legacy live on. You can find more information and donate if you'd like to at Griffiths, that's with a TH at the end, griffithsfund.org. After a crazy day of politics as usual, we all deserve an uplifting dose of plush perfection. And when I say plush perfection, I am talking about the seriously soft and incredibly comfy cuddle blanket from Cozy Earth. Here is why you're going to be addicted to the cuddle blanket. First of all, it's just amazing. It's awesome. The cuddle blanket is a faux fur, that's nice, faux, ultra plush pile blanket that literally wraps you in a soft, warm cocoon of pure luxury. Oh, I have one. It's like heaven on earth. You wrap it around you and the stress of the day melts away. The cuddle blanket is generously sized so you can easily share that warmth. And speaking of sharing, it's perfect for gifting. Everyone loves a blanket as a gift. It doesn't matter what you've earned, what you haven't earned, where you are, where you live, where you don't live. Everyone loves a cuddle blanket. It's double-sided. It's perfectly weighted, like a warm, comforting hug. Even draped over your sofa or armchair. Its neutral color and faux fur texture adds a touch of warmth to any space. Elevate your cozy moments with the cuddle blanket. Hurry, save 40% off the Cuddle Blanket now. This offer will not last, so go to CozyEarth.com, enter my promo code Megyn for 40% off now. That's CozyEarth.com, promo code MEGYN. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.